Well, hello, and Merry Christmas to anyone watching. Hey, Amy, darling, nice to see you, honey. Man, it feels so long since I've done this. I had to kind of remember how. Oh, hi, Nettie. Nice to see you, honey. So glad you're here. That's great. And as you know, I have Julie in the wings, so let me add her to the stage. Hello, Julie. Nice to see you.
Hello. Merry Christmas. I was just typing Merry Christmas to Amy.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so we've got our some of our loyal followers in the chat here for sure to start us off.
I see
And
Amy and Nettie and Debbie was up at top. Looks like she has a concert tonight. So if she's
right.
listening, we love you. We'll miss you, but have
Yes.
fun.
And those on the replay, Merry Christmas to you too.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've got a little bit of an agenda tonight. I thought we would do a bit of sharing of some of our recent finds. We would maybe talk about some Christmas traditions and plans for the new year. And we've got a game and we've got giveaways. So hopefully we will see some more. Oh, there's Maggie. Hi, honey.
Hi,
Nice to
Maggie.
see you. Great. The gang's
Hello.
all here. That's fantastic. That's great. And I know some people too, this is their dinner hour, isn't it, in the West Coast? So maybe people will join us in a little bit. So do you want to start us, Julie, and share something, and then I'll go next? How do you feel about that?
Sure. So are we going to share finds? Is that what we're
Yeah,
sharing?
share
Okay.
fine. Okay, wait a minute. Sorry, I've got the
So
there we go.
yeah, so I picked up a few things that I've picked up from my own collections and a few things that I have added to Etsy this week. So the first things are these super little cutie pies here.
Oh, those are adorable.
Aren't they amazing? And they are
So cute.
so pristine. So I picked these up at the Long Beach flea market. So our friends Jamie of Mid Century Wasted
Mhm.
and Gabby. What is Gabby? Well, we all know Gabby. I think
Yeah,
her vintage shop is Marine Layer Vintage. I think she is on
that's great.
Etsy.
Yeah.
But they had a booth, last month. And so my husband and I went to go say hello
Great,
and
great.
support them. And I found these when I was walking around shopping, and they're adorable.
Cute. They are.
So
Oh, what's
sweet.
a little angel? Oh, that's so cute. Look at those.
Yes, they're little angel mice. Well, I guess that one has little angel wings and this one doesn't. But
Yeah,
I mean, they are so crisp and clean and pristine. They are ornaments, but I'll have to add a picture on Instagram. I have them sitting under the Christmas tree in our family room. So we have a big
great.
Christmas tree in our living room, and then we have a smaller one on our family room fireplace or hearth. So those are in there. Aren't
Hey,
they cute?
Cheryl.
They're so cute.
I have to say hi to Cheryl. Hi,
Hi,
Cheryl.
Cheryl. Glad
Nice
you're
to see you.
here.
So
So
great.
let's see. I picked those up. Are we going to go back and forth, or what do
Sure,
you
we can
think?
go back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do one. So this is a recent find that I just picked up on the weekend, and there's a bit of a story with it, so I'm going to show you. But I got two frosted pink
Ooh.
stem martini glasses, and the reason I grabbed these when I saw them was because it was one of the very first things I ever sold when I started selling vintage. I think the very first thing was a butter print Pyrex
Okay.
bowl, and I think this was either second or third. Like it was right up there as one of the early sales. And the funny thing is that I found a pair of them and I posted them and they sold. And then about I don't know, something like 3 or 4 years ago, I found four more exactly the same. And then I've now just found two more. So it's just kind of funny to find something like this that's kind of special and rare. I've never been able to identify the company. They're not you'd think they're like French, but They're not Luminarc or Aquarock or any of those. At least I haven't been able to identify them as that. But they are really sweet. So
They're very sweet.
I've used my original photograph that I did for these because it's a cool one with a little olive and everything. So anyway, I thought that was kind of fun that like how you go full circle, right? You find
Right.
in a full circle. So I thought that was kind of fun. So I'm going to switch it back to you then.
Okay.
You can
So
share.
the next thing I found, and I actually found 3, and this was before the Long Beach Flea Market. So I attended, I think it was the first time they've ever had the show in Orange County, but it was called the Great Junk Hunt. And you can go back and look at my Instagram, and I kind of showed some of the things I picked up that day. And I picked up 3 of these, and they're amazing.
Are they wire? Is that wire?
Yes. So they're in these little wire cages. There's little feet on the bottom. So they have hangers, but the great thing about them, I don't think I have anything flat. Oh no, maybe I can. Maybe I can do it on this, my little stand, but they actually stand.
That's amazing.
Which is so cool. I have a small collection of the little pine cone gnomes. And these fit right in, but aren't they cool?
So mid-century, right? I mean,
so super mid-century.
So mid-century.
And I have to say, I got such a deal. I think they were $10 each. And these go, I don't know, in the 40s, 50s. I've seen them listed. So that was a great deal. And they're also in really lovely condition.
They are. And they're just so unique. I've never seen anything like them.
Yeah. And then here's the one in red. And I saw one and I was like, oh my, one of those, I'm like, oh my gosh. And there was a little price tag on. And the lady, this was like almost the first booth I hit up. And she had little cello bags, and I like took it off the hanger, and I'm looking through going down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, another one. Oh my gosh, another one. So yeah, that was a really exciting find.
I love it when you get those adrenaline rush finds, right? Like that's what it is, right?
And it was funny because I didn't go with a lot of expectations that I would find anything. I had never, I guess it's a traveling, I don't even know what to call it. You guys can Google it. It's called the Great Junk Hunt, I think is what it's called. Okay. And I don't know if it's just here in Southern California. I know there's one they're up in Ventura. They've done Del Mar, which is like more in San Diego County. And this was the first time they were at the Costa Mesa, fairgrounds.
Right.
And so I thought, well, maybe it's going to be really, industrial and kind of, what do I want to say, more farmhousey and that kind of, but I wasn't expecting. And I had to I ran out of cash and had to go hit up the regular thing, where you have to pay like $5 or $10.
Right.
It's super annoying. But I was like, oh my gosh, okay, clearly I need more money. So,
you need more money.
Yeah.
Now I just got to stop and say hello to dear Angela's Vintage. Angela, thank you for coming, honey. And Proud American.
Hi, hello.
Hello. Oh, this is great. It's like a reunion.
Yeah, it's like the old gang. The whole old gang is back.
That's right. We need Hannah to pop on. I wonder if she'll come. That would be funny, wouldn't it, if she shows up in the chat? Oh, that's so great. So glad you're here. Okay. Oh, I guess it's my turn, right? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Helen's here too. Hi, Helen.
Oh, hi, Helen. There's another good old timer. Thank you very much, Helen, for coming. I just love it.
Glad you're here.
You guys are warming my soul. You have no idea. It's awesome. Okay. I have this really neat necklace that I just picked up on the weekend.
Oh, wow.
And it is amazing. It is really amazing. Now, the reason I picked it up is because on the tag, it says, there's a little like metal tag, and it says Catherine Popesco locket, All right, it says Catherine Popesco, France.
Ooh.
And Catherine Popesco is actually, she started her jewelry line in the 80s in France. And because she found a bunch of molds, apparently, some old molds, and it kind of inspired her to do this kind of Art Deco line. And as you see, it's a locket with an enamel flower on the front there. You see that? And then it opens up to be a locket.
That's gorgeous.
And the chain, you got to see the chain. It's just amazing. It's like little white milk glass beads, very, very intricately strung on there too. And it's 40 inches long.
Wow.
40 inches long. I can't even show you. Like, it's so long. Just really cool, really different. There's a rhinestone in the center. So she then moved to California, actually, to Santa Monica, I think it was, California, and started a line of jewelry there under the name, let me look at my notes, I forget the name of it. La Vie Parisienne. La Vie Parisienne. And she then evolved to doing more stuff with like Swarovski crystals and that sort of thing. But this would be one of her vintage pieces, one of her earlier pieces from France. So I was pretty stoked to find that.
That's amazing.
Does
it have a clasp so you can double it?
Yes. Well, it's a ring clasp. Right?
Oh, okay.
So that also tells you the age. Right. But yeah, so you could easily like wear it doubled up or tripled up even because it's so, so long, right? You could wear like
that's gorgeous.
Choker.
You could even do like bracelet. I wonder if you could even.
Probably. Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
It's just really different. Now I saw one similar to this listed on Etsy for some crazy number, like $300 or $400, but it wasn't exactly the same. It had black glass beads instead of the white milk glass beads. And there was one charm on it, a heart-shaped charm on it, but it kind of didn't fit. So I don't know if it's supposed to have the charm or not. So I have to I do a bit more research on that to see if that charm is actually, supposed to be there. But it's kind of like a rhinestone charm that doesn't kind of go with the enamel to me.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
I know, just a bit weird. But anyway, I thought it was really, really neat. And if it's missing its charm, then I'll list it much cheaper. So yeah. All right. Over to you, darling.
Okay. And then the last thing, and I just added these into my Etsy shop this week. And these came from another little local flea market that we have in Torrance. And again, my husband was with me. He's my he's my little like vintage hunting companion. But it's a whole set of the little I don't know if they're clowns or elves or gnomes. I guess they can be whatever you want them to be, but they're so adorable. I found a whole, in fact, it was not the Christmas season. I don't know what month it was, but we were walking around and the gentleman had a shoebox underneath his table. And I think these caught my eye and I dove for the box. And I'm like, how much for this box? And he was like, I don't know, $15. And Joni will remember, I recently sent her a picture of an ornament that was new to me. Do you remember the plastic spinner ornament?
Spinner, yes.
And that plastic spinner ornament was in the box. These and I don't know, various other ornaments that I'll kind of eventually lump together and sell. And what did I sell that spinner for? 50 something. It was crazy. I had never seen this style. Yeah, it was completely new to me. I'd never seen that style of ornament, but it looked like a carousel, like a plastic carousel. And then it had a metal spinner inside. I guess when it's next to the Christmas lights, it'll spin. Oh, yeah. So cute. I was like, if you ever see these out in the wild, but you can go back and look at and look at my shop. But yeah, those are definitely,
Yeah.
those
I think
are
it was
hot.
on your Instagram too, I think, right? You posted
I
the
think, yeah, I may have,
Yeah.
but that was a really cool. So there was one with red hair, and then the rest, I have 7 with the dark brown hair. So I think there were 2 redheads. So I kept one redhead and one little chocolate brown headed little cutie, and they're on our Christmas tree this year. But I thought these were cute. And the cool thing about them is there's like a little
thin
rubber plastic kind of thing on the inside, so they have little bellies.
Do they squeak though? But they just
They
like
don't,
like,
yeah, they
like
don't squeak, but they're kind of like little air pillows, and so it gives them this, they're flat, but it gives them the little sense of a little belly.
Did you see what Delbert just posted? Gingers represent.
Yes, and I kept one of the gingers, Delbert. So I guess it's a little Delbert that I have on my tree, but so these are so cute. I just obviously you can see the trend here. Johnny has the elegant glasses and beautiful jewelry, and I have the
kitschy fun. I'm actually getting more kitsch as I get older. I don't know. The kitsch is starting to really, really appeal to me too. So I've learned to love it.
It just gets me.
Yeah.
Yes, Cheryl, they're like flat Stanleys. And again, I've never seen that style of ornament. It was the first time I had ever come across that. And I actually I couldn't find any online either. I Google Lens them and couldn't find anything like them. I imagine they're made in Japan. They don't have stickers, but
right. Okay, let me show you my next thing now.
Okay.
Show you guys. So I saw this beautiful velvet jewelry box. I thought, that looks interesting. Inside was a charm bracelet. And so I thought, okay, I'll buy the charm bracelet and I will take the charms off. I'll sell the charms separately, sterling silver, right? Sterling silver bracelet and charms. And so I'm looking through and here, let me go on this end. So, it's a bell, like a little bell with a little ringer. It's a man panning gold. I don't know if you can see all this, but a man panning gold, some kind of rings, like wedding rings, all sterling silver mark too, which is great. A Libra charm with scales and little stones. This one's weird, and it's actually really heavy, so it's like a lot of silver. It's the City Hall in Vancouver.
Oh, wow.
Random City Hall in Vancouver.
Maybe they got married at the City Hall or something.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because each one is supposed to represent something special. I don't know.
It's near the rings, I guess. Yeah. Oh, there's a wizard, a really cool wizard. That's quite a bit of silver. Sorry, this is not showing up very well. Then there's another. Then there's this love one. That's all like the words LOVE. A little bunny rabbit.
Oh.
And a little rocking horse. Do you see that? And a little Scotty dog. I like the little Scotty dogs too. But anyway, so I'm going along, and like there's an owl for graduation. There's a good luck one. Lots of charms on this. And then I hit this one. And I gotta sort of show you the front.
What is that? I'm getting really close. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. You gotta sort of see the so it's kind of like it's not really focusing, but it's even hard to see, even like me looking at it. But it's kind of like a cartoon character person. Okay. Oh. And then on the front it says relieves. The word, at the very bottom there, it says relieves. And I'm thinking relieves. And then I turn it and it says tension, relieves tension. And then I turn it and it says sex. Sex relieves tension.
Oh my word.
Isn't that crazy? And it's like sterling silver. You know, I'm like bunny and this and like, what? Who would give somebody a charm like that?
Oh my goodness.
Right? Isn't that hysterical? So I will put a better picture up on my Instagram, or maybe I'll do a reel on this because you got to see it up close. But it was like, what? That's crazy. And then like 2 champagne glasses, and everything else is innocent. Little birds and little lovebirds. What else? There's another horoscope, the Taurus, more bells. Yeah. Oh, and then my favorite one is a little windmill with a spinning, the
Oh,
spinning.
that's cute.
Windmill. So anyway,
Oh my gosh, what we wouldn't give to know the backstory
right?
of that charm. Oh my
Right?
goodness.
Yeah, her hubby bought that one for her exactly.
Or boyfriend or lover later in life. Like, who knows, right?
You see what Proud American says? Dang, I need a sex bracelet now. That just cracked me up though. I'm like, what? This is so out of place and amongst all these bunnies and
because it's out of place, there has to be a really good story to it.
There has to be, and it's one of those things where I bought it at a thrift shop, so I can't, you don't know the provenance on it.
Hi, Brett.
Oh, Brett. Hello, Brett. Nice to see you, honey.
Have you ever seen one like that, Brett? Obviously not appropriate for your family, but.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be buying this one for your 13-year-old niece.
Oh, I like that. Angela says a charm for every time you get lucky.
Totally, right? Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, my mom was with me. We both had a good chuckle. So,
where did you get that? Was that thrifted?
Yeah,
or
Value Village. Yeah, just
wow.
Yeah, I know. I was pretty excited when I found it. It's going to be a bit of work.
You find the best things at Value. You find the most amazing jewelry at Value Village. Our equivalent is Savers here. I think one time I found a rosary that was really beautiful and some turquoise earrings, some Native American earrings. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the extent of good jewelry that I've ever found.
The thing with Value Village, though, is you have to pay up. It's not cheap, right?
Yeah. I mean, we don't even have it basically to pay up for. I don't know. It's just really junky. It's like junky stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely sterling silver at Value Village. I get a lot of sterling silver at Value Village, actually, Amy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, and other stores too. I'm silver is my favorite thing. So I mean, I wear a lot of it, as you know, and then so I'm always looking for sterling. I mean, I like gold, but you have to pay up so much for gold, and so it's kind of
there's hardly any sterling silver, and probably definitely not any gold to be had at ours.
I will admit, it is definitely getting harder to find. It's a lot of people, I think, are selling it or are looking for it. So
the good jewelry,
yeah. Did you finish your shares? Was that your?
I finished my share. Well, I do have one kind of weirdly random share, and it's just something that I recently discovered, and it's probably not going to be new to anybody else here, but I've found these type of ornaments at various different thrift shops, and it's never been on my radar before. Okay. But it's these little. They're Busilla. Have you heard of that? They're kits. No. I bet, Amy, a lot of people here in the chats, and they're kind of, 80s, maybe 80s-ish, 70s-ish, but they were kits that people could buy and obviously handcraft and some are better than others, right? Because
Right,
some
right.
people were, I try to pick up the ones that were, by really kind of gifted craftspeople. But they're just so cute.
Super cute.
I'm a sucker for felt and sequins, and they're just the cutest. And I've just been running across them lately.
Interesting. So it's like layered pieces of stuffed felt, right? Is that
Yeah, and I think they're kits you can buy. And actually, I've looked on eBay and you can still like and they go for lots of money. Like you can buy
really?
the kits that
Okay.
people haven't crafted or put
Yeah,
together. So there
right.
are still some vintage kits out there to be had. And I think they're, kind of 70s and 80s. And you'll find, and I say done well, you'll find a whole array. Some
Right.
of them aren't that
Right.
great. So I try to pick up the ones that obviously the person was a really gifted, craftsperson, but I don't know. They're just so, I'm not always super into kind of the 80s and that kind
Mm,
of look, but I don't know. I'm like kind of crazy
yeah.
for them.
No, I think it's cute.
Like, look at this one. And
Oh, yeah.
I found this one and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I think I need to keep it. I don't know if I want to sell it. And then
Right.
a week later, I found a second one
Oh, perfect. So you can
at a
sell.
totally different thrift store. So I have one. I kept one for my tree and one to put in the shop. But aren't they cute? I don't
So cute.
know. I just think they're adorable.
Very, very
I
adorable.
think so. Those are good. I mean, this is if you're a
Yeah.
reseller, these are a good thing to
To be
look
honest,
out for
I
because they
found
go
them.
for they go for really good money
Do
on
they
Etsy.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Because you know what? I picked up a bag of those just recently and put them back because I didn't think they were
Yes.
vintage.
So next time and it's like Bucilla,
Okay.
Bucilla, I guess
Yeah.
is,
Okay.
and yeah, so resellers out there, I mean, I like them I just think they're
Yeah.
so
Yeah. No, they're
kind of sweet and
adorable.
cute. But yeah, these are,
And what do you think? 80s, 90s?
I think 80s, yeah, maybe 80s, 90s.
Okay.
Maybe some of them go back to the 70s. I don't know. This one's in my shop. I can't remember
Okay.
what year I put on that one, but I think they're so cute.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
some of those, Angela? Yeah. So maybe somebody in your family made them, or you were gifted them. Let's see. There were so many craft kits in the 80s and earlier that one does look 80s to me, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they look especially this one, right?
Yeah.
This one
Yeah.
looks super 80s to me with the yellow for some
Right.
reason. It's got that coloration. This is maybe like 70s, but yeah,
Good to
don't
know.
pass these up. I mean,
Okay. Well, thank you. That's a good education. That and the
right?
spinner one, I think, is another one that I'd never seen too. So,
Right. Oh, yes. If you see a plastic spinner,
woo, grab it, eh? Grab it and run.
yes, grab. Yeah.
All right. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about tonight, and I'm hoping people in the chat too can tell us your traditions as well, but just maybe talk a little bit about Christmas traditions, like what you do in your household, like what's coming up for you and your. So, Julie, do you want to start us off and tell us kind of
Sure.
what some of
So,
the things you do?
yeah, I was really thinking about this and I was talking to my daughter.
Mhm.
So, my parents are were divorced. Were divorced when I was like 5.
Right.
So, our Christmases or my Christmases even since I was a little girl and I'm an only child are just, every year is different. you know, whose house am I going to be at? Which grandparent, which parent. And so my kids have kind of grown up in that same thing. We're going to be with my mom or my mother-in-law or my dad and stepmom. So I think because of that, we haven't really kind of developed a lot of traditions. Like there were a lot of Christmases where we weren't even at our own house for Christmas. We would be,
Right.
Say at my mother-in-law's for Christmas Eve, and then we would load in the car, put the kids in their pajamas and load them in the car and drive, 2 hours to my mom's and, wake up there Christmas morning. So always spent with family, always, full of love and all that. But when I was reflecting on traditions, really a big tradition in our family is New Year's Day. And that comes from my husband's side of the family. So my husband is half Japanese. My mother-in-law is Japanese. And New Year's Day is a huge tradition in Japanese culture. And so really for her, she loved Christmas and having us all there. Typically it was Christmas Eve. But for her and her sister that lived with her, it really was all about, she would always say that like, you know, they would go all out for New Year's Day with the food. And we always do little envelopes with money for the children and everything, you know, certain types of foods for good luck and good luck in the new year. And so I think for us, and, you know, I was talking to my husband and our kids, and I know my nieces and nephews. And so for us, it's New Year's Day is our big tradition. And it used to always be at my mother-in-law's house for, you know, 20 plus years. Yeah, and she lived with her older sister. The two of them were you know, divorced earlier in life, and they lived together for 20 some odd years. And we, you know, during the whenever everything was closed down, we skipped a bunch of years. And then I picked it back up and hosted 1 year. Last year we had to skip. My mother-in-law moved into memory care. And so this year, the big thing with our family, nieces and nephews and my brother-in-law, all of us, is like, we need to get New Year's Day celebration back. So we're going to do it, you know, big this year. So we're hosting, and I think I'll probably take that on permanently. But yeah, friends and family, and just celebrate each other. Yeah.
I love that, because I actually really, really love New Year's Day. Like, that's to me a very, I don't know, it feels like, you know, a day I want to do planning, and I want to
like new. Yeah. Everything is fresh and new. And the coming year is exciting. And I think the other thing too is, you know, Christmas can be really, you know, New Year leading up to New Year's and Christmas Day, there's a lot of stress and in buying gifts, and, you know, you're just you're you know, you're a little exhausted and ragged. And it's nice to have that week, right? We have that break after the craziness, and to all, you know, we all always come back as a family, and it's just fun. Like, there's no we're eating. We're just eating a lot and laughing and hanging out and just enjoying in there. Other than the little envelopes that we do with, you know, for money, it's no stress. Yeah.
Oh, now let's see. Cheryl.
Oh yeah, let's see everybody's. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather. Nice. Oh, so glad to see you.
Yeah.
So the big Christmas Day dinner was always at my maternal grand's house. Big dinner on New Year's Day. Oh, so you did a New Year's Day thing too.
Okay.
At our home. Both dinners had minimum 14 people. Wow.
Okay. That's big.
Wow. What about Amy? Our family has had big special dinner on New Year's Day. Just family. Wow, that's very interesting.
This is super interesting. Yeah. Before I met my husband, I was never a thing. So I love this. I love that people, right? That people also other people celebrate New Year's Day.
The only thing we do for New Year's is I like to do a New Year's Eve dinner.
Right.
But that's always been fresh crab for me has been my New Year's dinner for many years. It's sort of a treat. But my mom took me out for crab for my birthday this year, and then promptly got an allergy or reaction. We now think, though, it wasn't to the crab, it was to the blouse she was wearing. Like, she got a new blouse, and this has happened to her a couple of times, where the fabric has caused a reaction. And somebody said that it could be like the sizing, you know, that the chemical sizing they use in the fabric or something that she's reacting to. But I don't want to risk it, because it was awful for her. So we'll have to come up with something new this year for the tradition. Yeah, I love crab too. My birthday was fantastic, but But yeah. And one year I bought crab and I was preparing it. And you take and these were dead. Like I always get them to kill them at the fishmonger. I can't do that. So it's dead. They take the insides out. So I'm cleaning them like I always do. I took off the elastic, and the claw grabbed my hand and pinched me so hard. If you didn't, like, my mom wasn't there to see it, like, drew blood that bad. Like, it was freaky. It was so freaky because
So it was dead or it wasn't dead?
well, it was like the whole head and like the brains and everything was gone. So it was like, this is weird. I've never ever had that happen. And as I say, I've had crab probably, I don't know, 10, 20 years. Every New Year's Eve.
Oh, Margot's here.
Never had
Hi,
it.
Margot.
Oh, Margot, nice to see you, honey. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh, that's so creepy.
I know, and I have a scar from it. It freaked me right out.
You eat it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you kidding? Yep, we ate it, but it was weird. It was very, very weird. So for my family traditions, we're talking about family traditions, Margot, and who else came? Heather too. If you've got family traditions, put them in the chat. So yeah, some of the things that we do, New Year's or Christmas Eve is usually quite quiet because Hannah actually celebrates Christmas Eve with Martin, my ex-husband's side of the family, because they're Norwegian and they celebrate Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So she always spends that with Martin's side and then comes over for Christmas Day to me. And this year it's going to be her and her new partner, Ben, is going to be coming. So that'll be interesting. So mixing things up a bit. And they're going to be,
are they bringing
yes, they're bringing Murphy. Yeah. So we'll see how Murphy and Tessa get along, my mom's dog. So that'll be great. And then, yeah, we usually do our stockings first thing, and then we get into a nice breakfast. And then we do a slow kind of, on youngest to oldest rounds of opening the presents, and then do the dinner later. And puzzle, we do a puzzle.
Okay, like a jigsaw puzzle.
A big jigsaw puzzle. We all
like jigsaw puzzles. Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
My dad was the one who used to buy the puzzle always, and he would torture us with the most horrible puzzles he could possibly find. I'm a little gentler with my choice in puzzles, so we don't go crazy. Oh, we've got one from Cheryl or from Maggie.
Let's see.
Current tradition. My family is now very small, so it's just me and my sister. We collaborate on dinner, go for a walk, and then do a puzzle. You too.
Okay.
We always use our mom's little bejeweled tree for the table. How sweet. Oh, I love that.
I love that. And I think Heather had up above too. Let's see.
Okay. Missed it.
Do you see her? Yeah. Christmas Eve dinner was always a big celebration with my family. Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of, yeah.
Are you Norwegian then too? Or some kind of Nordic tradition?
Yeah, we always did. Like my mom and dad's side of the family, same thing. Christmas Eve was always the big thing with my dad's side and my mom's side. I don't know. My dad's Danish, so I don't know if that's where that comes from. And then my mom, like German and English, but maybe my mom did that because that's, maybe that tradition started because that was what my dad's side did. But
well, it's worked out really well for us because, being a divorced, family, it worked out beautifully because we never fought over, who got her for Christmas kind of thing. It just has always worked out really, really nicely. So that's it. Oh, and then one other tradition. So I think I've told you guys this before, and I probably showed you last year, but we have a weird tradition in our family. Then it's totally not eco-friendly, and I will admit that. Well, sometimes it can be, I think. But anyway, what we do is each of the women in my family pick a wrapping paper style, okay? And we wrap all of our presents the same so that when you put them under the tree, you actually know whose is whose just by the wrapping paper and the, how
Okay.
you done it, okay? And of course, when my sisters were still here or came for Christmas, it looked amazing because you'd get, 3 or 4 different types of wrapping. So I thought I would show you my wrapping for this year. I've done a couple of presents. So,
José's here.
Oh, José, bonjour, comment ça va? Fantastic. So this is my wrap this year. So I'm using a band of ribbon. And then I'm putting another band on top. And then I'm putting a little brooch or a clip-on earring. Let me show you.
Oh, wow. That is gorgeous and fancy.
I thought it would be really fun to do that. See how I just used a clip-on.
That's beautiful. Wow.
It worked really, really well for this because look at this one with a clip-on. You can see, right? It's
how gorgeous.
Crystal, right?
Wow.
And then this is the last one. I've done a few, but
look at that.
I just thought it looked so neat.
Wow.
And the nice thing is, I guess it's a little eco-friendly in that they'll probably give me the jewelry back unless they want it, right?
Yeah. Well, so, I'm impressed that you already have wrapped some gifts. I haven't wrapped a single one. And I've shifted to like reusable bags for like I'll wrap and kind of do other bags for other family members, but just the 4 of us, my husband and myself. Right. And our 2 kids, I have kind of amassed a collection of, they're like some are fabric and some are kind of plasticky. And we've just been reusing them now for many years. That's become our,
that's a much better way to go.
Yeah.
Much better way to go. But I just can't break myself of doing this.
Right.
Well, it's love doing it.
Well, it's beautiful and it's lovely. Maybe I think I could see myself doing that, like when my, they're teenagers and, early 20s. So maybe we're a little bit further past that, but those are gorgeous.
Well, I always give my ex-husband something for Christmas too, just a little something. But he's a very, very eco-conscious person. So I usually put it in a sock or, like something so that he can actually use the socks and or I just give it to him just as it is. Cause he's very eco-friendly, but so that's just a tradition we've done for years and years and years. And it's just really kind of cool. So that's it. So, and then plans for the new year. Do you have any plans of either for your business or what you're going to do?
Business wise, looking back on this year, as many of you know, we were doing 24-hour care for my mother-in-law, and that's why I stepped away from live sales and all that. That just didn't fit into taking care of her and all of that. And so coming into the start of this year, still, we were getting her settled in memory care. So I still didn't have, that time to kind of go back to that. So I really, for the first time, even though I've had my Day Trip Vintage Etsy shop for, I don't know when I opened it. It was always kind of a side gig. I had a very busy 10, 11 long running handmade business. And so Day Trip, in fact, that's where it got its name, because I rarely had time to go thrifting or flea markets. It was a seven day a week type business. And so that's where the name came from. If I had a little, fun little day trip, I could, go flea marketing. But at the beginning of this year, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to Etsy. I'm really going to work my shop. I have all this inventory. I had a lot of things left from my mom's estate and my stepdad. And so, I just started listing like crazy. I probably picked Joni's brain like crazy. And took example from her, and I just started listening and clearing out my inventory. And I'm just really pleased with how well I did this year on Etsy, the number of sales and the things that I kind of cleared out. But so looking forward into this year, I'm going to continue to do that. But really what I would like to do is I loved being a maker and a creator. Hi, Christy.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm so glad you're here. And I miss that. I don't want to go back to a really hectic, crazy business that rules
No.
my life, and I can't have
No.
friends and time and, time
Yeah.
with my husband and my kids, because that's really what it was like. But I miss making and I miss creating. So I've started kind of slowly around Halloween time is making kind of bespoke, small, limited edition type handmade things that are vintage inspired, vintage style, that include vintage. And so I don't know what that's going to look like going into this year, but I foresee or I envision Day Trip Vintage Company to be a mixture of handmade and, but I still want to have it vintage,
Yes.
some vintage in that mix. And so that's kind of what I envision, I guess, is a mixture.
And I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And just one tip for people, if you're new to Etsy, I think one of the things I said to you, Julie, and you really took it on board, was to make sure you have 100 listings at least.
Yes.
It really makes a difference. Once you hit that 100 mark, the sales come much more regularly. Would you agree with that, Julie?
Yes. And that's definitely what I saw. I found, I was selling things here and there, but I really think I agree. Once I hit that 100 mark, I think things really picked up, and I haven't been able to get much higher. I'm probably kind of in that 100, 125 kind of range. And I think going forward too, I'll probably just kind of try to stick in that range. I think that's a sweet spot for me. And I also want to have a much smaller footprint of vintage. So you can't see, but I'm sitting in front of this kind of mid-century kind of long credenza, and everything that's listed is inside of this cabinet. So there's some pull-out drawers and some sliding drawers. And so I would love it, because my garage is still super crazy. Many of my YouTube friends know I've been trying to clean out the garage and not buy a lot of new stuff. I'm really working through the inventory I have. So that's the other thing. I would like it just to be contained behind me.
Right.
So that I don't want to, and I think too, when I first started selling vintage, like I didn't think about size a lot, I bought like bigger things or heavier things. So I think that's the other thing too, going forward, is buying things that are smaller and easier to ship. And
we're on the same page there.
Curating that way. Right.
Yes, for sure. So
Heather,
listen, that's your name.
When I was doing all the live sales on YouTube, I just totally ignored, my shop, and I had probably 10 or, 13. And I still was getting sales, like every once in a while to hear the cha-ching. And I'm like, how am I even getting sales? I have 10 items in my shop, but it still happened. Yeah.
It still happens. But I think once you get over that 100 mark, you start to see a little bit more regular. Yeah. And then I noticed 250, a big change at 250. And now I'm up to 400.
Yes,
and I'm really
because you are, you're doing phenomenal.
Shift. And so my goal for next year, I'm at the 400 mark. I really still want to get up to 1,000 listings. But I'm going to be listing more smaller items, because I physically am having a hard time with the heavy bins of glass that I have. Yeah. I also have a storage locker that I really want to just get rid of. I would love to just have, very small overhead on the storage aspect
Mhm.
of things. And I'm really, really looking at, moving inventory that is more quick sell, really looking at sell through and that sort of thing too. So yeah, I've got some plans for next year. I am sort of really focused on Vamp, which is a virtual antique marketplace that Misty's and Michael developed on District. So I'm involved there, but Etsy is definitely my number one focus because it's really what brings in the money for me. But also too, I'm looking at expanding possibly to either my own website or maybe eBay. I'm not sure. So just kind of thinking those things through. So we'll see. But I, like you, the hard part is I find that if you expand to other sites, right, then you might let your main one get, sidetracked. So for sure, when I was doing YouTube live sales and when I was
Yeah.
doing the whatnot, I just let my Etsy store kind of go down, and I've really built it back up again. So I don't want to lose that momentum. I do find that it's a really good venue for me. So yeah, so that's been really, really interesting. Oh, there's a question here. So that's question for everyone. Is there anything you are known for making or buying as a gift every year? What a good question.
Mhm.
Yeah, has anybody got any? You're too random, says Margot. And what would I say? What would you say to that, Julie? Do you have anything that comes to mind?
Yeah, I think I don't make something every year, but I think there's been a lot of years, since the kids were little that I try to, make something, sometimes I'll go several years without it, but, I have in the past made, Christmas ornaments and, given them as part of a, gift basket to our neighbors or hostess gifts, at parties and, things we've been invited for. But, I'm not consistent with doing it every year, but I love to receive handmade things, whether it's the person I knew that made it or an artisan type thing. I mean, I obviously have a huge appreciation for it. But other than that, we sometimes our gifts for neighbors and things are store bought and family, like candy and stuff. Sometimes we
Right.
bake cookies, but we're not a consistent family.
No,
with
no.
that.
It's funny because I see bath salts from Margot, and yes, I remember getting your bath salts one point, Margot, from you, and they're lovely. I'm too. If I have to say anything that I make, it's essential oil based products. I make melts and my own deodorant and other things. I've never sold it. I came close one time, but I just found that having to sterilize my kitchen and overtake my kitchen in order to do enough for production would be too much. So one day I might have my own kitchen and be able to develop these formulas to more, because I have quite a number of formulas because I was looking at doing that at one point. So I make cheese balls for peeps. I have some cheese.
That's funny. Oh yeah, because Amy said, and too, like, are there things I like to eat, but I'm not not a big, I don't have anything. Every year I say, I need to come up with something I'm known for. Like my stepmom, she makes amazing fudge and she must make pounds and pounds of it. She mails it off to family.
Oh.
Like it, everybody that, works at the 55 plus community, the guard, everybody, and it's delicious and she's known for it. I think that's really cool. Like I would like someday, I'm like, I need something.
You need something that's yours. Well, so Cheryl's a baker, and she's saying that she didn't do it last year because she was sick, so they were disappointed. What do you make? What do you make, Cheryl? What are you
What are you
known
baking?
for?
I would love to know.
Yeah. I know we had a colleague, he's now retired, but he used to make biscotti every year. And it was just to die for, but it was apparently a big love of labor of love.
Yeah, our next door neighbor is Italian, although I think she hasn't done it the last couple of years, but she would bring over like, yeah, homemade biscotti and Italian. They were like Italian cookies, but they weren't even like biscotti shaped. They were like round but hard, to dip in your coffee and tea. So good.
This fellow was Chinese, but he made the best biscotti. He was
wow.
Absolutely amazing biscotti. Like I still think about it. It was so good.
But, maybe you need to start making it.
But he said it was horribly hard to make. So, oh, hi Angie. Nice to see you.
Hi Angie. Hello.
Oh, are you giving your nieces and nephews 18
I love that, Brett. I think that's so special. I think that's so cool. I think that the theme is that I'm not a consistent person. I've done that for my husband and our kids, and they don't do it for me, but I do it for them. I try to buy special ornaments that kind of something they're into that year, or kind of, are unique to them. But again, I'm not consistent with it. I haven't hit every year.
Look at Amy there. So Scottish shortbread, yes. Ginger molasses cookies, yes.
Oh my god.
Homemade Oreos.
What?
I've never had a homemade Oreo. Wow. And the turkey.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, Amy, I'm coming to your place for. And then, what's this? I made roasted garlic and chive butter. I package and freeze it in rolls. Oh, I love doing that.
Oh my goodness.
You know what that'd be so good on is like a big steak. All the guys love a big slice of on top of their steaks. Look at that.
Wow. Oh, and then Brett is talking about how she does ornaments for everyone. I love that.
Then I made a bonehead decision by my 3 nieces charm bracelets to fulfill my grandpa and I. Well, I can help you out with that, but I don't think you want that one little special one that I showed later. Mind you, today was the deadline for shipping for Canadians to ship to the US, or for me to ship to
that's right,
back east to get it for Christmas. So but now it's the crazy rush of people willing to pay stupid money to ship, priority or whatever.
Have you been getting combos or inquiries? I think I shipped something Monday. I have an order to ship tomorrow, and that's it. It's been very quiet, even though, obviously I still have time to ship for Christmas, but it's been very quiet.
Yesterday was nuts. I had
something. Oh, really? Oh, wow.
8 orders to pick up.
Yeah.
So it was pretty. And these were like high-end purchases.
Okay, so people are looking for special gifts. Yeah.
One got how many? 8 to 12, 16 restaurant-ware plates. Think about the weight of that.
Look at that weigh.
It was crazy.
Did that make you nervous? Like, I would be nervous.
It did, but what I did was I've got this technique now where what I do is I put bubble wrap in between each, right? Then I wrap the whole bundle in layers of large bubble wrap. And then I do it like in sets of 4. So I broke it into 2 shipments because there's no way I would ship that as one. And then for the other shipment, what I do is I take a box. It's beeping. I don't know what that is. I take a box, and then I actually, how to explain this? I put the 2 flaps down, and then I put another box the same size on top of that. And then I tape the 2 boxes together, and I use the lip of it to fold over a little bit so that it's really secure. And what that does is it just gives a good separation between,
okay. So that box is like a separator in between.
Between the sets of 4. So that's what I do for the bigger plates. So it's a bit of a production to do, but I found it works really well. So, well, guys, I think it is time for a game. What do you think? Time for a game. What we thought we would do tonight is we'll do a game, but the bragging rights, it's just for bragging rights. But then we'll do 2 giveaways that we'll do randomly. Julie has a giveaway. I have a giveaway. So we'll do that after. But for the game, it's a kind of a fun one. So what it is I got this deck of cards. And what they are, they're kind of Christmas trivia kind of statements, I guess. Yeah, Christmas trivia statements. And you just have to say whether they're true or false. Okay. So, and you can keep score if you want to on your own score just to see. But I'm not gonna keep score. So, well, and Julia, you'll give your guess, and then everybody in the audience, you can just put T or F in the chat, and that will be good. So here's the first one: true or false?
Okay.
The shape of a Christmas wreath represents eternity. The shape of a Christmas wreath represents eternity.
I'm going to say true. I won't look what everybody else is. I'm going to say true.
Okay. Everybody else put yours in the chat, T or F.
Are we going to keep track?
You can keep track if you want.
We should do that, right? We should keep track.
Sure. Keep track if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I've got 13 people, so let's just. Okay, are we ready? So the answer is true. It's supposed to show the never-ending circle of life.
Okay.
Interesting, hey?
I love that. I'm never going to look at a wreath the same way. Oh, I love that. Okay.
Okay, so here I'll put oops. Oh no. You know what I just did?
Did you spill liquid?
No, I just dumped all the cards on the floor. Hang on.
They will be very well mixed now.
They will be very shuffled.
Right, Amy? Who knew? We had no idea.
Goodness gracious. There we go. Okay. So because what I was going to do is just do this. So that's, did it go?
Right, Angie, at least I thought it was liquid. So.
Oh, did you? Oh.
The cards are okay.
There's for question 2. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Let me try not to do that again. Okay. This is a funny one. So this is interesting. In Japan, it is customary to eat KFC meal at Christmas, with customers reserving meals weeks in advance.
Okay.
True or false?
I'm going to say true.
You think that's
just
true?
Just because I know Japanese people love their fried chicken.
Okay.
I'm going to say true.
Let's see if you've.
I can't say it or pronounce it, but there is a, I wish my daughter would walk through the room. There's like a Japanese style, like fried chicken. Honey?
Oh, katsu.
No, yeah, not the katsu, like the pork cutlet, but it's honey.
Chicken too. No?
I'm yelling. He's in the other room.
Okay,
I can't think of the name of it, but no, not tempura. It's like maybe it'll come to me.
Okay, so it is true. True. It's the result of a successful advertising campaign by KFC in the 1970s.
Yeah.
Interesting, hey?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
It's, big.
French Reserve for before they even grown. What? What's it say? Don't know, but recently I learned that the French Reserve before they even grown turkeys for Christmas. Yeah.
Oh,
I can believe that they reserve the fresh turkey. Okay.
Wow, that sounds fancy.
Okay, let's see if you guys know your film trivia. In the 2018 film, The Christmas Chronicles, Santa is played by Nicolas Cage. Is that true or false?
Ooh, I'm not gonna look, but everybody else. Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm not up on my Nick Cage movies. I'm gonna say false, but I think it's true. I want to say false though. I don't know why.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, maybe there's more falses.
I
So
don't know that movie. Yeah, I don't.
yeah, I don't know it either.
And if Cheryl doesn't know, being in the industry, wow. Okay, well, the answer is false. He was played by Kurt Russell. Did you guys know that? Those that put false.
I still don't know it.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Are we ready?
Yeah.
So now we're on 3, right? Okay, 3.
Okay.
Did it work? What's going on with my? There we go. Okay.
I think we're on 4, right?
Why are we on 4? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I think we're on 4.
4. Maybe somebody in the chat, can you help me just to go question 1, question? That would be good. So we're question 4. If somebody could just put that would be great. Okay. So the next one is the Christmas Carol, "O Come All Ye Faithful," was written in 1959. 1959.
I'm going to say true, but I don't know. That's a hard one.
Okay, we've got a false from Cheryl. We got
it could be earlier.
Maddie. Brett saying false.
I think I'm wrong. I said true, but I think I'm wrong. Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple of trues now. Let's see. Are we ready? Looks like it. Okay. False.
Yeah.
It's at least 300 years old.
Oh, wow.
Wow, right?
What? Wow.
I had no idea.
No.
I had no idea. I would not have guessed.
No. Oh my gosh, that's a great trivia question.
Yeah.
300 years old. Oh my goodness.
More than it. It's at least 300 years old. Wow.
Okay, so Amy says a lot of carols are very old. Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm shocked though.
Me too. Okay, here's the next one.
Wow.
Caroling originated from the medieval custom of singing and offering drinks from the wassail bowl. Caroling originated from the medieval custom of singing and offering drinks from the wassail bowl.
I'm going to say true.
Okay.
Yes, Delbert, that is. Well, that's antique. I don't even know. Yeah, that's 300 years old. Do I know there isn't a word for older than antique, but
yeah,
antiquity.
Antiquity, or
antiquity.
What would it be, like Middle Ages? Yeah. Like,
yeah. What?
Okay. Wow. Oh, well, I've got a lot of trues on this one. And you guys are right. Whoops. It is true. True. Wassailing was originated in Anglo-Saxon times. Wow. Now there's another tradition of our family.
What is that? What are the little, I'm sorry, Jim walked through. What are those little Japanese, the little chicken? How do you say that? The little, like they sell at the,
deep fried.
They have like the special shops with a K.
Isn't it katsu? K-A-T-S-U?
You know, the Japanese, they're like little fried chicken, like ball things, like chunk. What is it? He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
Taylor would know. We're still
Jim,
on live, but I couldn't think of what it was.
Tell Jim I think it's Katsu, Katsu.
That Joni's saying katsu, but that's not. It's like not karaoke, but it's like karaoke. It's something.
Karaoke. Okay, well, see, I know
Right?
it is chicken as katsu, but anyway. All right, what do I know?
Sorry.
No worries. Decrepit. That's older than A.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, on to question 6. Okay, let's bring it on here. Okay, true or false? Eggnog doesn't actually contain eggs. True or false? Eggnog does not actually contain eggs. What do you think?
Ooh, that's a hard one because I feel like it does.
You're going to say true?
That it doesn't?
Eggnog doesn't actually. You're going to say false.
I'm going to say false. I could be wrong. I don't know.
All right. Let's see. Okay. The answer is, are we ready? You ate eggnog and poisoned yourself?
So maybe there is egg in it.
False. You were right. There is egg in eggnog. Okay.
Yeah, I vaguely remember. I mean, not that I ever tried to make it, but that it's like raw egg or something, right?
Okay. Here's one it'll be interesting to see if anybody knows this one. Okay. Here we go. The actual names of the 3 wise men are, and I'm hoping I'm going to not butcher this, but I'm going to have to spell it Xerxes. So what would that be? Xerx. Ardashir, Ardashir, and Masulus, Mausolus. Do you know the names of the 3 wise men?
I feel like I want to say false because I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it would have been in songs or I don't know.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm going to say false.
You're going to say false?
I'm not. I don't feel very confident. Larry, Daryl, and Daryl.
Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. Well, actually, you're right in that it's false, Delbert. But it's Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar. Oh my goodness!
Balthazar. So they do have names.
They do have names. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think they had names. See,
so I didn't. You asked me. Okay, let's do an easier one. How about this one? In Norway, householders hide their brooms on Christmas Eve to prevent them from being stolen by witches.
Wait, read that one again.
In Norway, householders hide their brooms on Christmas Eve to prevent them from being stolen by witches. Is that true or false?
Well, it could be that they're not actual witches, but it's just old wives' tale thing. I don't want to look what everybody's saying. That's a hard one. Oh, Norway.
I know you like anything witches. I'm
going to say false, but I feel like I'm wrong.
I need to tell a story. When I first met Margot, Margot came onto my channel early on, right? Really early, Margot. And I did what's called a custom mystery box. Do you remember me doing those way back?
Yes.
I did
Yeah.
these custom mystery boxes. And so what I did was I got people to fill out a questionnaire so I could get to know them too, because I was just beginning and I was just getting to know my audience. And so, you know, people would submit these questionnaires and then I would build this mystery box for them. And Margot, you purchased one. Do you remember this, Margot? And she sent in her questionnaire, and I'm reading this going, oh my gosh, what on earth am I going to put in her box? Because it was, you know, witchy this and witchy that. And it'd be really fun to go back and reread it. But I also thought, oh, how cool, right? So, and
Right.
once I started digging through, I had a crap load of stuff that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say, what did you put in it?
We're both into essential oils. We're both into the kind of spirituality, you know, side of things. So I found a whole bunch of cool stuff. Do you remember? Margot? And I just thought, what a cool person. She's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like,
I like this.
It was so interesting, her survey. Oh, that's so cool. She remembers. Okay, so I'm sorry. Back to the question. Well, it's funny, you guys, that we're talking about custom mystery boxes, because guess what my prize is for the giveaway? A custom mystery box. But anyway,
look, I like to, before you say the answer, Brett said something interesting.
Oh, what was that?
She said, I'm going to say true, but really they burn the brooms so the women don't have to do housework on Christmas.
Oh, that's interesting. Because this says true. Interesting. I'm going to have to ask my Norwegian mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law about that, because, yeah, that's interesting. Oh, my goodness. That was good. Okay. True or false? The word carol, as in Christmas carol, derives from the name of Saint Nicholas's wife. The word carol, as in Christmas carol, derives from the name of St. Nicholas's wife. Is that true or false? You finally guessed one right.
Ooh, this is hard. St. Nicholas. Would his wife's name have been Carol? And I'm guessing maybe it was Carrol. Oh, this is a hard one. I'm going to say false.
Say false.
I keep saying, I'm going to say this, but I think it's that.
All right.
Clearly, I don't listen to my intuition. I'm going to say false.
Okay, it is false. It's derived from the old French word carol, Carole, meaning a circle dance.
Oh, Carol, a circle dance. Wow, Maggie's doing really well because she's had them right, all of them right, except for the last one.
Wow, Maggie. Wow.
Oh, Maggie.
Wow, okay. Okay, so here we go. Ready for the next one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. True or false? In 2004, Madame Tussauds created a nativity scene in which Victoria and David Beckham appeared as Mary and Joseph. In 2004, Madame Tussauds, so that's that wax museum, right?
Right.
Created a nativity scene in which Victoria and David Beckham appeared as Mary and Joseph.
Yeah, I'm going to say true. 2004, was that when they started dating? Were they like a hot thing or something? Oh, 2004. That's almost 20 years ago.
I like what Angie's oddities, but probably true, but seriously?
I know, right? That's one of those like, really? I'm going to say true just because it's like, really?
Okay. It is?
Yeah, that is super gross.
True. Samuel L. Jackson was one of the shepherds. Oh, oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is interesting too. The sprig of holly on top of a Christmas pudding is sometimes said to represent Jesus's crown of thorns. Is that true or false? The sprig on of holly on top of a Christmas pudding is sometimes said to represent Jesus's crown of thorns.
I'm going to say true because holly's pretty thorny, right?
Yeah.
It's a very thorny leaf. I'm going to say true on that one.
True. Okay.
Hi, did we say hi to Brenda? Did Brenda sneak in?
Oh, Brenda snuck in. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
And I don't know if we did say hi to Angie, did we?
To Angie? Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
Hopefully. I'm sorry if we missed anybody else.
Yeah, because
I'm glad you're here, Brenda.
False. We got a lot of falses. It is true. True. Okay.
Yeah, that's the bigger question, Delbert. Who's eating pudding on Christmas? You did sneak in, Brenda.
Okay, I like this one better, I think. Okay, true or false? Chocolate advent calendars were banned by the Puritans in the 1600s in favor of calendars with messages of daily penitence.
Did they have advent calendars?
The 1600s and daily penitence? Penitence.
All I can think of is Misty because she's been doing her vlog with all those so many advent calendars. That's all I can think of.
Right.
And I'm like, did they have them back then? Okay, wait, read it one more time. I'm sorry.
Okay. Chocolate advent calendars were banned by the Puritans in the 1600s in favor of calendars with messages of daily penitence. Is that how you pronounce it?
I'm going to say false because I'm not sure if they go back that far. I don't know.
Okay. So it is, are we ready?
Yeah.
It is false.
Good.
False. Chocolate advent calendars are a 20th century invention. See?
That I was thinking that, right? It's just another thing just to sell us and get us hooked.
Okay, here's another kind of
right. Yeah, I was thinking that about the chocolate too. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are we keeping? Do we need to put the number of the question? I don't know where we're at.
Let's see. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, Cheryl's got it. 13.
13. Yeah, we're on 13.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. True or false? In Home Alone, the McAllister family home is completely furnished in red, white, and green. Is that true or false?
I'm a little embarrassed to say I'm not sure if I even ever watched the movie.
Wow.
All the way through. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces.
Okay. I watched the first one. I don't think I've watched after that, but I think there's more than one, isn't there?
And I'm not going to look because I bet everybody's watched it and I bet it's a thing. So is everything red? What is it? Red, green, and
red, white. In Home Alone, the McAllister's family home is completely furnished in red, white, and green.
I'm going to say...
Oh, Brett didn't watch it either.
False. I'm going to say false, but it was
probably... It is true. True. Okay.
Oh, same Brett? Okay.
Yeah. So you're not alone.
Brett, we need to do like a Zoom.
Yeah.
And watch it together.
Watch it. All right. True
Thank
or
you,
false?
Angela. Well, what year did it come out? Maybe it was like when my kids were low. No, that movie's old.
Yeah, it is.
Didn't Macaulay Culkin just get a
Margot got it right.
A star on the Hollywood thing?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
like a
Yeah,
couple weeks ago, I think.
because
Right.
he's like what, 20 now? So yeah, it's
No, isn't he like in his 1993? Okay.
okay.
What was I doing? What was I doing in the 90s? No, isn't he like in his 40s or
Is
30?
he
No, not
really?
40s,
Oh my God.
30s? I don't know.
Wow, okay, that's crazy. See how I'm such a bad judge of time though. Time flies. Okay, true or
Right.
false? We ready for the next one? True or
Yeah.
false? Mince pies originally contained meat. Mince pies originally contained meat. Is that true or false?
I'm going to say true.
Yeah, they're saying 40s. Oh
Yeah,
my
he
God,
is in his 30s or 40s. Yeah,
I feel so old.
I know.
Old. Oh man, I tell you. All right. Mince pie originally contained meat is, you ready for it? Boom, ba-da-da-dum. True. True, true, true. 43, Nettie says.
Because it
My
didn't,
gosh.
don't they call it minced meat pie? Isn't
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Well, it used to be mince. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. But now it's mostly fruit, right?
He's 43.
I know, right?
You're very old. How is that even possible? What?
I know, right?
Oh my
Time,
goodness.
time. Okay, here's a good one. Oh, what question are we on now? Are we up?
Uh,
I thought we'd go to 20.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're on 15. We're on 15.
15.
Cheryl's
Okay.
got it.
Cheryl's got it. Good.
Cheryl's she's got us under control.
Okay. Okay. Can you believe at one point you could not learn what mincemeat was to add to an old recipe? Really? My bestie is British and calls hamburger mince. Yeah. Yeah. Mince. Yeah, for sure. I've heard that too on the internet. Okay. Gotcha, Brett. Okay. Christmas trees usually grow for close to 45 years before they can be cut and sold. Is that true or false? Christmas trees usually grow for close to 45 years before they can be cut and sold. True or false?
I'm gonna say false. I don't know. I feel like they grow faster than that. I don't know.
Very
I'm envisioning people walking around Christmas tree. Very false. Okay.
Everybody's saying false.
Okay, good.
Okay, ready? It is false. Good for you guys.
Yes.
They're cut down at around 10 to 12 years old.
Okay, that seems about right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to go to Ireland. In Ireland, people leave out a pint of Guinness for Santa on Christmas Eve. I love Guinness.
I'm gonna say true. 'Cause that sounds fun.
When I went to Ireland, the first thing I did was went to a bar and had a Guinness because I love Guinness. All right. We've got a lot of.
We have a true, false, false, false.
It is true.
Yes.
Along with the mince pies naturally, it says.
Oh, okay. So it's Guinness and mincemeat pie.
Don't tell my husband that. He loves Guinness. Well, when I was a kid, we used to leave rum and Coke for Santa.
Oh, you did? That was your family tradition, rum and Coke? Was that your dad's drink?
It was my dad's drink, but we never put two and two together.
Oh,
That's the funny part. Oh, you'd think you'd put two and two, but no. We just figured Santa was like my dad, he liked the same drink.
you're like, what are the odds of that?
Yeah.
That's what daddy drinks.
Exactly. Oh dear. Oh, true or false? Is it tradition in Provence, France, to prepare 24 desserts on Christmas Eve to mark the countdown to Christmas. Is that funny, Maggie?
That's a lot of desserts. I can't even manage one.
Well, that's right. I mean, Brenda, he's been like flying all over the world and going down chimneys. I mean, yeah, probably needed a.
I'm going to say true.
Okay, so in its tradition in Provence, France, to prepare is it tradition to prepare 24 desserts on Christmas Eve to mark the countdown to Christmas. And we got a mixed bag here.
I mean, I'd be exhausted, but I'm thinking true.
Yeah, 12 cakes, 24 desserts. I mean,
that's a lot.
Yes. Okay, ready? It is false. False. They prepare 13 to represent Jesus and his 12 apostles.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful.
Interesting, right?
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Okay. Boo. Marcus says boo.
Oh, here's another good one. I like these international ones. Every year, the town of, oh boy, Gavle, Gavle, Sweden, erects a giant straw goat called the Gavenblocken, which then gets burned on Christmas Day. You were in for 24 desserts? Yeah, wouldn't that be incredible?
Oh my gosh, I would be in heaven. And Amy's right. 13 is still a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say true because I don't know. That sounds like
a giant straw goat called Glavenblocken, which then gets burned on Christmas Day. Is that true?
Is this the Norwegians?
Swedish.
Oh, the Swedish.
No.
Well, maybe that, right? Is that
Amy when we need
that's a horse? I was gonna say maybe that has something to do with the doll, a horse.
Oh, thanks, Amy, for coming, honey. You're up at 4:30. I get it.
Oh, bye, Amy.
Somebody will play your proxy for the giveaway, okay?
Yes.
We'll get somebody to play your proxy.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know. Kind of weird.
Yeah, Jamie would maybe be able to get this correct.
All right. It is.
Or maybe not. Oh. True.
Woo-hoo. What number are we on now?
Let's see. That was 18.
That was 18.
So we have 2 more. Yeah.
2 more. Okay. Or do we want to go to 25? You guys tell me.
No, Amy, you've been here the whole time. I think we should do a proxy.
Yeah, we should do a proxy for you, Amy. Yeah, for sure.
That's
for sure.
Fun.
There's 2 really good prizes. So, yeah. Okay, so the next one, this one's really interesting too. Okay. Candy canes were first made to cash in on the popularity of Charlie Chaplin's cane-wielding character, the Little Tramp. Candy canes were first made to cash in on the popularity of Charlie Chaplin's cane-wielding character, the Little Tramp.
That has the possibility of being true. I'm going to say true. Oh, lots of falses.
Lots of falses.
Apparently everybody knows.
And the audience is right.
Yay! You were all right.
They date from at least the early 1800s.
Okay.
Now, I would not have thought 1800s.
I mean, I wouldn't think 1800s either, but yeah, it was, well, and they used to be just straight, right? That would be interesting. Am I wrong in that? I'm sorry. That they used to be just straight up and down, right?
Oh, did they? Okay.
Before they were curved.
Okay, let me get a good one for the last one.
Okay. Okay, last one.
Oh, both of these are good. Okay, well, I'm going to do this one. In Germany, oh boy, Helgabend, or Christmas Eve, is said to be a magical time when the pure of heart can hear Christmas trees talking. In Germany, Helgabend, or Christmas Eve, is said to be a magical time when the pure of heart can hear Christmas trees talking.
That's a hard one. I'm going to say false.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure how far back Christmas trees date. That's what I'm.
Oh, is that what you're thinking? Okay.
Yeah, that's my reasoning. But
okay. The answer is I don't hear a thing.
me either.
So maybe you're not pure of
Darn
heart
it.
there. False.
False.
It said the pure of heart can hear animals talking that day.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Animals talking.
Well, that I can.
Yeah. There, well, and you're definitely pure.
I can hear animals talking.
You're definitely pure of heart. So that's
Did you
good.
like that, Marco, though? You like the trees better than the animals?
You like that idea? Yeah, that was cool. So look, guys, we have another stack. So I'll say, and there's some on the floor.
That was fun. Okay,
Did
so
you like that? I'll save them for next year.
So should we count up how many that we had correct?
Yeah.
That's the bragging right?
Yeah, it's a bragging right. That was fun. Oh, good. I will save the rest for next year. I better put them in for next year.
All right. I had 15 correct. I got 15 correct.
So did Maggie. You tied with Maggie.
Hi, Dana.
I'm a brag.
Dana Grace is here. Right?
Proud American got 3 right.
Okay, so Cheryl has 16.
Ooh, 16. Wow.
15. So far, Cheryl's the winner.
Can anybody beat 16?
Yeah, can anybody beat 16?
Hey, Dana. Hi, honey. Nice to see you. You came at the right time. We're just about to do a giveaway.
Oh, you didn't
count. Okay.
Margot and Jose didn't count. Yeah.
Well, I think Cheryl, you get bragging rights there.
Yes. Woohoo! Cheryl!
Congratulations. Okay. How do we want to do this? Do you want to go first with your giveaway?
Yeah, and then tell me what are we doing with the cards though?
Oh yeah, so just shuffle your cards. What we're going to do, we're going to shuffle the cards, okay? Each of us have a deck of cards. We're going to shuffle our cards. We're going to pull one card on screen so you can see that we've pulled it. And then we're going to tell you what color the suit is. And then you start putting in your guesses in the chat. So just put like 3 of clubs. You can put 3C because it's C, D, H, and what is it? Diamonds, clubs, spades. Yeah, so they're all different letters. So you can just put.
So we're saying the color?
We're just telling them the color, whether it's black or red.
That's
so
hard.
that narrows it down a little bit, right? So that. Okay. So if you want to, I'll make it so that you're just.
So my little giveaway tonight is one of my little handmade little spoolie. Let me here. In fact, I'll take the so you can see it better. But it'll come with a little one of my it's like upside down. One of my little gift tags. One of my little product tags. I'll take it off because it's all loopy, but it will be tied back on. But it's one of my little I guess I need to come up with a name for them, but I take little vintage spools. I guess some people call them spoolies. And this one has a bottle brush tree and a little plastic little angel and mushrooms and actual vintage mercury balls and moss and glitter and all kinds of wonderful things. And and then it has a little hand stamped tag that I hand stamped Noelle on. And I even have it backed with craft paper because I'm into the details. And whoever wins, if you want, my bigger pieces, I usually put little tags and sign it, but I can figure out something to put on the bottom if you want it signed and dated, or I could do it on the little
definitely sign and date.
Yeah, so that's
Megan's asking if she can guess more than once. Yeah, so whoever guesses it first, so you can put in as many guesses as you want.
Just keep guessing, right?
Who gets it right will be the winner. So that's
okay. So I'm going to shuffle.
And then
once real quick. Oops.
I'll say 1, 2, 3, go, and then you can start. Go.
Okay. All right. So here's and I'm going to take out of the middle and black.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. So just keep guessing until we see the first one to guess it. 3 of spades. Okay, here we go. Jack of clubs, 2 of diamonds, 4 of spades, 4 of spades, 5. Do you see it yet? Who's gonna get it? 8 of spades, 6 of spades, 4 of spades, 6 of clubs, 5 of spades. Okay, king of spades.
Well, some people are close. One person was very close. I hope I didn't miss it. Ooh, somebody else was very close. Oh, I think. Okay, stop. So I believe Nettie.
Queen of spades. Let's see now.
And double check. I don't think I saw.
Yeah, we'll go right up to
I'm going to go back and look, but it was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard to I was just kept looking for somebody to type in queen, queen or Q.
Oh, no, Angie. Oddities.
Oh, did Angie get it?
Angie's oddities at 7:41.
I missed it. Okay.
Queen of spades.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And
let everybody go on.
That's fine. Angie, you won. Congratulations.
Yay!
Yay, Angie.
All right, Angie. Awesome. Congratulations.
So that means then do you have her address and everything you need to send it to her?
No, she has mine, but I don't have hers. So my when Joni puts me back up, or maybe when that comes down. Oh, there it is. There it is.
So you can email her and give her your
just email me all your info. And I will ship it out tomorrow because I have a Etsy order to ship. So it will be coming your way.
Okay, so
awesome.
That's really great. Okay, we'll switch over here to me. Okay, so my thing is going to be a custom mystery box. It's going to be a small one, maybe three-ish items, something like that. We'll see. I won't go crazy. But I'll put, some nice things, and it'll be based on, what your preferences are. So if it's somebody I know well, you've been with me for a while, then, I'll be able to just do some guessing, I think, or, kind of come up with it. But if you want to answer the questionnaire, let me know too, and I'll email that to you. Now it'll probably not go, well, I know it won't go out. It won't get to you in time for Christmas. So just keep that in mind. This will be for you as a present when it arrives, right? But because it'll take me a few days to put it together and then I'll mail it out. Okay. All right. So we're going to do it the same way, but what I think we'll do is everybody put in one answer and then we'll see if it's in one answer. Then we'll, maybe that's easier. What do you think? You think that's easier, Julie, or should we do it the same way? Do you think we should do it by rounds? Like everybody put in one and then I'll see. Yeah, it's definitely $1 million. Okay, Cheryl. She wants $1 million. All right, we ready? So I've shuffled really well. Don't show you the back. I wonder how do I do this? Like this?
We didn't do the proxy.
Oh, we didn't do the proxy for Amy. Okay. Somebody be Amy. How do we do the proxy?
Could I be? Because I won't know what it is, right?
Or Angie, maybe Angie's oddities because she won. Would you mind Angie being the proxy for how do we do? Yeah, or you could be it. Yeah, maybe it's better if you were at Julie.
Or I could do it.
Yeah, why don't you do it, Julie? Okay.
So Angie will have an opportunity. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be the proxy.
Okay, Julie's gonna be at Angie, so you can guess again.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay. All right. So this is for the custom mystery box. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. So I'm going to pull a card. Ooh. Okay. We are black again. Are ready? One, two, three, go. Black.
I'm so slow.
I don't see it yet, I don't think. Unless it came up above again. Yeah, just so keep going, Margot. Sorry. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Should I do it over again? Because people are, you know what? Let's stop. Let's do it again. Sorry. I screwed up because some people didn't think they could do more than one. Let's do it again. Just to be fair.
Oh, we were only doing one?
Well, no, remember I said, should we do it that way? And but I didn't clarify. So some people were just putting in one. So just a sec.
Okay.
Let's do it again. We'll do it again.
Okay. So are we just putting one in?
No. Keep guessing. Just keep guessing until we see it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that works better. All right. Here we go again. Do it this way. So, okay. This one. Oh, interesting. Okay. So ready? It is black. 1, 2, 3, go. Isn't that weird that we got black for every time? Okay. Oh boy, it's going fast. Where's the go? Let's see the go. Okay, stop. I think it's here. I'm going to put stop already. I think it already. Let me look at the. Okay, so there's the stop. Stop. Go. And it was King of Clubs, which guess what? Isn't that crazy?
Angie,
this is, you gotta go buy a lottery ticket, girl.
You have to buy a lotto ticket. Oh my goodness.
What odds is that? It's you, Angie.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's cool. And that's what's neat, Angie, is I don't know you. So I will send you. So what you need to do is just send me a quick email. Okay. Send me a quick email. Let me hide this. So it's just Vintagerous. Here, let me put it in the chat. So it's just Vintagerous, and then the @ sign, of course, and then shaw.ca. Okay. I didn't do it properly because of spammers, but Vintagerous @ shaw.ca. Just send me just a quick email so I can reply and send you the questionnaire so that I can put together a little mystery present for you for Christmas, for a late Christmas, early New Year present. How's that?
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And Debbie's here.
Where are you, Angie? You're in the States, I'm assuming?
Yeah, she's in the US.
In the West or the East? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. That's awesome. Oh, it'll be fun. It'll be really fun, Angie, to put that together. Oh, look who's here.
Yeah,
Debbie's here.
Debbie's here. How was the concert? Hi. Was the concert good? You just missed the giveaway excitement, and Angie won both the giveaways.
Both the giveaways. Awesome.
That's so fun.
Wisconsin. Great. Okay. Excellent. Well, guys, I think we'll put us on the big screen. Well, thank you guys, and thank you, Julie, so much for being a beautiful co-host.
Was there a proxy? No, I was the proxy.
Julie was the proxy. So
yeah, I was the proxy for that one. So we didn't do the proxy for mine because we all forgot about it.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, have a really good Christmas, everybody. And thank you so much for coming. And those that are watching on the replay, do give me a little comment so I know you've watched the replay too, so we can say hello and Merry Christmas. I do hope that you all have a very wonderful celebration and a fabulous new year. And Julie, I'll let you say your bit too here.
Yes, I just want to say this was a lot of fun. Thank you, Joni, for inviting me on tonight. This was great fun and a good way to kind of kick off the holiday, the holiday time. And yeah, I just thought this was fun. I haven't done this in a long time. So it was such a treat to spend the evening with Joni and all of you and catch up with everybody. A lot of people I haven't, chatted with and seen in a while. So yeah, this was awesome and amazing. Yeah.
Oh, and I should
think of a better way to spend an evening.
Yeah. I know, right? It does feel like a Christmas party.
Right? It does.
So that was really great.
Yeah.
So yeah, please do give the video a thumbs up and all that good stuff and subscribe if you haven't. That's the one thing I will say is that I'm going to take a break now until the new year. So I'll normally I post videos on Tuesday nights. So what you'll have to do if you haven't, I'm going to take 3 weeks off. I'm going to give myself a good break and come back on the 8th. I think is it the 8th or the 9th? The 9th of January will be when I post my next video. So I want to give myself a good break. Oh, see my comment.
Yeah. Did you see what Angie said up here?
What did she say?
I think she wants you to gift it to Amy.
Oh, you're kidding. Really? Oh my gosh, Angie, that is so super kind of you. That is so super kind of you. Oh, and actually, you know what? I've got some cool stuff that I know she'll really love because she's a quilter and I've got some cool stuff for quilting. So
that's sweet.
Very sweet. That is very, very sweet. Wow. Now that is the spirit of Christmas. You're giving me goosebumps. I will do. I'll definitely tell her she won. That's very, very sweet. That's very, very sweet. Oh,
she'll love that.
Thank
you, Angie.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a good break. But so if you haven't watched some of my videos, what I've been doing lately is hauls, but I've been trying to make them very educational. So I make sure that I talk a little bit about the history of the item, maybe a little bit about the manufacturer, or maybe it's things I know about the item too, like, like how to look for really good quality glass, that kind of stuff. So I kind of try to combine haul with education, and then also I put in some fun clips of me going out shopping with mom and doing other activities. So that's kind of been my new style, and I hope you enjoy them. Let me know in the comments if you do, because that's what I kind of would like to keep doing in the new year. So anyway, thank you everybody again. Have a really good evening and a really good holiday, and we'll see you back on Tuesday night. Mwah. Love y'all. Bye now.